Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Their front court, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah in the middle. Rose and Rip Hamilton man the backcourt. And for the Hawks, Josh Smith and Al Horford, the big men. Anthony Morrow out there with Teague, and it's Korver in at the 3. Rose with the ball. Tipped away. Boozer dishes to Rose. No good.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Here's Smith, and an emphatic dunk. On defense, the Hawks. 4-point game. To the paint. Here's Rose. Boozer kicks to Rose. Over Teague. They get it back. Here's Boozer, and finally they hit one.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on top, up 2. And well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. The 3 and 4 are Luol Deng and Taj Gibson. Heinrich is out there with Bellinelli, and it's Muhammad in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Smith.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That's his first foul. The Atlanta making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Pachulia. Korver comes in for Ivan Johnson. And it's Teague in for Devin Harris. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Muhammad. Boozer comes in for Taj Gibson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bellinelli. Noah against Horford. Noah, the pass to Rose. Heinrich outside. Tries again, and he gets the jumper to drop. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Teague for 3. That misses, would have kind of had it gone in. And the first half ends in a close one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
NBA back.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
For another year in a row, the Bulls were the cream of the crop in the East. Their mark of 38-10, the best of any team against their own conference.
Josh Smith and Al Horford, the big men. Anthony Morrow out there with Teague, and it's Korver in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And it's Rose penetrating. That puts them in the lead. Rose has got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls. This year will be tougher with the injury to Derrick Rose, but the Bulls have shown that they are always going to be tough in the East. That Steve is never going to leave it.
Well, the strength of this club, guys, is obviously Rose on offense, but it's the bigs defensively. Noah, Ashiq last year, and Gibson were so good as a tandem coming off the bench. That length and size and athleticism was a major factor for that club.
Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark, knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
You talk about some happy people, man. These fans are fired up.
The pass to Boozer.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right, not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Sprite. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
the buzzer!
Well, he just throws up a prayer, and it gets amped.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Hawks on top. They're up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. The 3 and 4 are Luol Deng and Taj Gibson. Heinrich is out there with Bellinelli, and it's Muhammad in at the 5 spot. Kicks it to Heinrich. 6 to shoot. Bellinelli dishes to Gibson. Offensive rebound.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Here's Harris. It's in!
Huge bucket.
They don't get much bigger than that, Steve.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Heinrich. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, poor defense at both ends. It kind of reminds me of your teams, Clark.
Well, not exactly. We did give a little better effort. I mean, neither squad really digging in at that end. At least we tried to play defense.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Al Horford, he's checked in for Pachulia. Smith comes in for Ivan Johnson. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Teague in for Devin Harris.
I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. It's a 2-possession game now.
Here's Rose. Atlanta with the rebound. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, this club well on its way to victory. A beautiful offensive execution.
Yeah, I like the fact that it was wire to wire, too, guys. A fantastic job for them.
Puts up a prayer. Misses the shot. And so the Hawks